what you know about kingdom.
From the start.
Hello, 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 everyone. And this is the Breakthrough Lounge. I am your host, Lady K. And I always remember we're here to break barriers one song at a time. I know I started like putting the ending before the beginning. I just wanted to see how that sounds. Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be here with you all once again. To all the ones who are coming back to the Breakthrough Lounge, welcome back. And to those who are it's your first time here, thank you for being a friend. You thought I was gonna sing? Nah. I started out, but then I changed it. So anyway, this is the Breakthrough Lounge where gospel grooves meets real life truth. We don't just vibe. La, 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 la. I'm having a tongue tied today. We just don't vibe. We break barriers one song at a time. I am your host, Lady K, and today we're diving deep into a soul stirring song. Y'all, I'm excited because guess what? I'm doing one of my songs, Lady K's song, and that song is one of the songs that I released last year, 2025, New Year's actually. Or was it this year? This is 2025. Y'all, the year is passing by so fast that I'm literally losing my dates. But I released this song 2025 entitled One Touch with featuring one of the upcoming artists, very anointed man, young man. His name is Joshua Douglas. And he soloed this song with me as well. Featured on this song. This is the word I'm supposed to use. Featured on this song. And this song is very instrumental. It's very spiritual. It is very touching because it talks about a lot of what I went through and how I overcame. But I'm not going to tell you all of it. Let me break it down just like I do every other song. The name of this song is entitled One Touch. So let's dig. Entitled One Touch by yours truly, Lady K. Now, this song opens up. It opens up with such a painful place. Um, this song is really built to signify your transparency. So it opens up with the lyric says, felt all alone, couldn't go on my own. Life caused some painful circumstances. Lady K, myself, I opened the song up with a raw cut honesty, a very familiar place for many of us, where you're feeling alone, where you're feeling isolated, the quiet suffering that life circumstances can bring. I wanted to paint the picture where you can feel the heaviness within the song. But remember that God is close to the broken. Scripture to back that up is the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. Now, have you ever been in a place where even your friends couldn't reach you? This verse reminds me that God's presence is always near, even when no one else is. The spiritual awakening is where this next verse comes in, where you're hearing peace in the chaos. Have you ever been in a storm and all of a sudden you don't even recognize the storm because it's such a peace in your spirit? What the second verse lyrics says, and then I heard a peaceful sound. He spoke to my heart and gave me a new start. Here's the shift where it begins. In the middle of despair, I hear peace, no noise, no distraction, but peace. And in that moment, a new start begins. What ties into that? Isaiah 30 and 21. When you hear, your ears will hear a voice, a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. This is Isaiah 30 and 21. Now, God's voice has such a powerful yet calming sound to it where it calms the storm and directs your path. He orders your steps. Aren't we glad that God's stillness is enough to calm our storms? Are you still enough to hear him? Are you standing in a place where you can hear him clearly? All the clutter around you, but yet you're standing still, still, to hear him clearly. The next lyric says, I have purpose in me. If I just believe, I shall receive with just one touch. This is the turning point where faith is reactivated. I'm convinced that affirmation is what God already declared. Affirmation, what God has already declared. We can find affirmation in that. And you are not forgotten. You are full of purpose. That is what I affirmed when I wrote when I wrote those lyrics, that we have to recognize that God has already declared victory on our lives. I don't care what you go through, God has already declared victory over your life. Jeremiah says, I know the plan I have for I have towards you. This is what the Lord is saying. Plans to give you a hope and a future. So know that God has already written the book. God has already closed the book. All you have to do is walk in it. Go page by page, word for word, and know that God has the best for you at the end. Faith isn't passive. Remember that. Your faith isn't passive, it's active. Belief aligns us with what's already been spoken in our lives. So know that the book has already been written. All you have to do is walk it out. Walk it out. Now, the second verse goes on to let you know how he felt when he sung this verse. He says, reached for those hands. I thought no one would understand, only to find, only to find no one there. This lyric mirrors the reality of being let down by others. Even those we thought would get it, would understand. So we come from no one being there to those who were there, but they just didn't get it. They felt like you could, oh, this ain't nothing. You can get it. Oh, you gonna make it. But how many of you know that when you go through stuff and people don't know unless they walk a mile in your shoes? I remember that little saying, but you don't know how I feel unless you walk a mile in my shoes. This is where that saying goes right here. It's pinned right here where it says that I thought they would understand, but their hand wasn't even there to help me through it. You know, man's rejection doesn't cancel God's selection. Ooh, that was good. Man's rejection doesn't cancel God's selection. What scripture ties into that? I'm glad you asked. Though my father and my mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. He will take me. He will take me. He will keep me in perfect peace. Rejection can leave you paralyzed and push us into the arms of the one who never leaves us. He'll never forsake us. Aren't you glad that he will never take his hands off of you? What we do, we leave his hands, but his hands are always there. I think it was said tonight in our Bible study that there was a song, come on, I found Jesus. No, Jesus was never lost. You were. I was lost, but now I'm found. Who are you found by? Jesus. I'm found by him because he never left me. He was standing right there by my side. All I do is just turn around and get on him, hug on him, love on him, worship him and glorify him. Now, another faith activation lyrics comes to play. If I just believe, I will receive just one touch. This lyric echoes the woman with the issue of blood in Luke 8:43 through 48. She reached out for just one touch of his garment and she was healed. The same faith is accessible for us today. Luke 8:48 says, Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace. What are your life needs? Just one touch, healing, direction, peace. Allow these verses to resonate and marinate in your spirit, knowing that God is right there. Whatsoever I believe it will be. You shall all believe and receive it. The faith the size of a mustard seed. This right here closes the confidence that all it takes is a small little inch of faith. This isn't just hope. This is a declaration that all it takes is a little bit, that little bit will move the mountain. It says in Matthew 17:20, if you have faith as the size of a mustard seed, nothing will be impossible for you. So small faith, big God. That's the winning formula. Small faith, big God. Start where you are, and he'll meet you with that power. Oh my God, he'll meet you with that power. So all you have to do is believe. Now, if you want to hear the full version of this song, follow me. Go down below, subscribe, share, and comment. 3 things: subscribe, share, and comment. And then go through the page and you will find this song, One Touch. All 3 versions, radio link version, and the full version. You'll hear them all. Go and like it. Share it with someone. Let them know. Encourage their heart, and especially if they're feeling down, that all it takes is one touch. Hey, today's message came from yours truly. One of my favorite songs that Lady K. Who is Lady K? Me. Lady K penned with the help of the good Lord. One touch. And this song reminds us that healing, breakthrough, and purpose are one touch of faith away. Don't underestimate what your belief can activate. If you're walking through rejection, pain, or silence, remember, the one who made you has not forgotten. Just believe and receive. Hey, I'll catch y'all next time on the Breakthrough Lounge, where gospel grooves and beats rule of life truth. Until then, let's keep breaking those barriers one song at a time. Listen, I love y'all. I really do. I thank you so much for supporting me. I thank you so much for being who you are. And don't forget that Lady K is just a tap away from you. I'll see y'all at the Stellas next week. Mwah. Love you all.
It's